Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, November 11th. You'll be interested to know. Today's Veterans Day. We honor the brave women and men who have answered the call to service, celebrating their courage, commitment, and the sacrifice they and their families have made for the United States. Join us today in giving thanks, sharing stories, and honoring veterans with gratitude, pride, and a spirit of national community. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly sunny and it feels like 25 degrees with 15-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:24 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:31. It looks like we're in for some isolated snow showers afternoon, turning partly sunny later, with a high near 41 and a strong west wind at 15 to 22 miles per hour, gusting up to 39. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with a low around 33 and a brisk west wind at 14 to 21 miles per hour, gusting as high as 37. For all you beach runners out there, the first low tide Tuesday will be at 9:30 with a high tide at 3:45. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 54 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday is mostly cloudy with a slight chance of rain and snow showers between 7 a.m. and noon, highs near 46, and a southwest wind of 9 to 15 miles per hour. Thursday stays partly sunny with a slight chance of rain, highs near 50, and west winds around 13 miles per hour with gusts up to 24. Then Friday and Saturday trend cooler with mostly sunny skies and highs in the mid-40s and northwest breezes. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Boston's MBTA is preparing for a 9-day closure of the Red Line's Braintree branch, starting on November 15th through November 23rd for essential track maintenance and infrastructure upgrades. During this time, riders will be directed to shuttle buses and commuter rail trains for free transportation between the affected stops. The agency stated this work will improve the reliability of service, allowing trains to run at 50 miles per hour in the area. Riders should plan for extra travel time, as a trip from Park Street Station in downtown Boston to Braintree may take an additional 35 minutes. More details on alternate travel options can be found on the MBTA's website. Now on to sports. Is baseball next for Kyler Murray? It is hard to envision another National Football League team giving up much for him, let alone assuring him a starting job. The Cardinals' decision to name Jacoby Brissett their starting quarterback did not matter in Week 10 against a red-hot Seahawks team in Seattle. It is clear the Arizona staff would rather bet its future on Brissett than on Murray, the 2019 number 1 draft choice, earning 7 times as much in annual salary. Murray turns 29 before next season, and the Major League Baseball's Athletics own his baseball rights. And if you are a fan of offense, Monday night in Green Bay was ugly. The Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Green Bay Packers 10-7 in a tightly contested match at Lambeau Field. The Eagles' chances of capturing the number 1 seed rose to 33% with this win. Jalen Hurts connected with Devonta Smith for a 36-yard touchdown pass, helping the Eagles improve to 7-2. Meanwhile, the Packers struggled, scoring their first points with just 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game. They fell from first to third in the NFC North standings with a record of 5 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. In local sports, after 7 straight wins, the Patriots are no longer just a scrappy surprise team, proving they are the best team in the American Football Conference heading into Week 11. Their recent victory over the Buccaneers showcased their impressive potential, with quarterback Drake May leading a balanced offense. While the Colts and Broncos have similar records, they still have much to prove, unlike New England. In a significant coaching move, Lions head coach Dan Campbell took over play-calling duties, resulting in a solid win against the Commanders. Meanwhile, pressure mounts for Falcons coach Raheem Morris as the team struggles to find success. In top news, an observatory detected the first radio signal from the interstellar object 3I Atlas, confirming its natural origin. This signal, detected by Meerkat, a radio telescope in South Africa, was not a technological transmission. Instead, it showed lines of radio absorption by hydroxyl radicals, consistent with typical comet activity. Astrophysicist Avi Loeb noted that continued monitoring is necessary to determine the nature of 3I Atlas. While some still speculate about its origin, the detection has sparked public interest in astrophysics. Mark your calendars for December 19th, when 3I Atlas reaches its closest point to Earth. In business news, Warren Buffett, the 95-year-old chairman and chief executive officer of Berkshire Hathaway, announced he is going quiet in his annual Thanksgiving letter. While he will continue writing messages to his children and shareholders, he will no longer write the annual shareholder letter once Greg Abel takes over as chief executive at the end of this year. Buffett expressed he generally feels good, despite the effects of aging on his balance, sight, hearing, and memory. He donated shares valued at roughly $1.3 billion to 4 family foundations. Buffett remains optimistic about Berkshire's future and discussed the importance of philanthropy and succession planning. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at $106,000. Ethereum is down 0.5% to just under 3,600. And XRP is up 3% to $2.51. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Around the world, the race is on to harness the near-infinite power of nuclear fusion. In a small town in the south of France, a scientific mega-project is inching closer to solving global energy needs by building a star on Earth. The project, called ITER, aims to replicate the sun's process of fusion, which produces energy without carbon emissions. Despite facing delays and skepticism from some scientists, ITER has reached significant milestones, including the successful installation of the first vacuum vessel module. As nations collaborate, the project symbolizes hope for clean energy, though challenges remain ahead. The ultimate goal is to achieve energy-positive fusion by 2039. And in entertainment news, in an exclusive exit interview, late-night host Steph Colbert reflects on his cancellation from The Late Show after nearly 9 years as the #1 show in late night. Colbert humorously shares his surprise upon learning from his manager that the show would end, calling it interesting. He notes that the decision was purely financial, unrelated to the show's performance. Despite the cancellation, Colbert emphasizes his commitment to making the remaining episodes memorable. He describes the energy he receives from the audience as the best medicine and expresses gratitude for his time in late-night television. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American poet and essayist, Edgar A. Guest. And he said, "Courage must come from the soul within. The man must furnish the will to win. So figure it out for yourself, my lad. You were born with all that the great have had." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.